It's nice. Hi everyone. Hope you guys are doing incredibly well. Welcome back and welcome home. We got Suki here, we have Mario, we have Chihan, we have Bruno, we have Laura, we have Mario, we have Harry, we have Wayne, we have Mohammed, we have nice fishman. Nice fishman. We have Evelyn, we have Javier, we have Amin, we have Ben, Beth, Bieber, Brever, Camila, Charles, Chihan, David, Digo, Dennis, Isam, Edward, Evelyn, Harriet, Henry, Javier, Joe, Mario, Mohammed, Nora, Oren, long time. We have Samantha, Sarah, Suki, TN. Who is TN? We have Vincent and Wayne. Welcome home. Now, let's share my screen straight away. Now, hope you guys are doing incredibly well. How do I share my screen? Let me share my screen. Cool, cool, cool. Well done, well done. Nice. Now let's get straight into it right now. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna talk about three things. First, really important, we're gonna talk about what happened to the market right now. Obviously, we're also gonna talk about the trades that we have done some times ago. And also we're going to recommend some trades right at the end of this session. We're going to go through your homework. Okay. The quality of these sessions is going to depend on the quality of the homework that you do, as well as quality of the questions that you've got. Yeah. If you have any private questions, you can send it to hosts and panelists only, and I can read them. Let's get straight into it right now. I'm going to make it short and sweet. Hopefully, we can finish in 1 hour. We always say that. Cool. So now, US 500, yes, before you do anything, before you want to buy anything, you want to look for SP 500 first, because this is like the mother, this is like the father of the stocks. So chances are if the stock goes up, the stocks is going to go up. Your individual stocks is going to go up. If S&P 500 is going to come down, chances are your individual stocks is going to come down. So we've got what we've got. We've got these things kind of like as I showed you before, but I want to show you again. If you decided that you want to get good at trading and investing in the stock market, the keyword is the stock market, not the forex market. I want to say congratulations, because you can see no matter what happened, whether we have this internet bubble in this 2000 time, we have this financial crisis in 2008. We've got this corona crash in 2000. We have 2020, 21. We've got this inflation crash. And right now, we are here. So no matter what happened to the economy, the worst case that ever happened, people say they lost their money. People say their father lost their money in financial crisis. People say corona crisis, they mopped them out. And all of that, people got scammed, and all of that happened in the past. Blood is on the street, banks go bankrupt in 2008. The government comes and helps. So many bad news that happen in the whole market. We have World War One, we have World War Two, all of that. Eventually, our markets are all-time high today. Eventually, no matter what happened, eventually it's at all-time high. That means if you're patient enough, if you hold it long enough, eventually you're gonna make money, because eventually it's gonna go through it. Eventually, that is gonna be over. So well done to you to decided that you want to do whatever it takes to master this skill. Now, let's do our analysis right now. We're going to use 10% of our technical analysis to draw this line, which you learn in our week 2 training. So I hope you still remember the 3 criteria to draw the trend line. Type in the chat box if you remember. So some people will be like, "Oh, can I start drawing on the monthly trend?" Yeah, you can absolutely start drawing from here. So as long as you've been using the right criteria, this is acceptable. There's no right or wrong. This is acceptable. This is also acceptable, kind of. And then you go on weekly chart. You can draw many times. That means that they will all bounce at all of that line. Then we're going to draw another one just around there. So we've got like 2 touches kind of here. Yeah. And then obviously there's some recent one here that I do not really like, because it's a bit too steep like that. A lot of people have drawn that. Something like that. Yeah, the 3 criteria will be just a lot of touches and less steep, as well as a wider time frame. So So yeah, so that's kind of what happened just right there. For those who wants to know, if sometimes if the trend line is all over the place like that, you can also draw what we call it as an EMA line. So you go on here and you click exponential moving average. Even EMA line could be quite tricky. If I put like, I don't know, 100. 100 is okay. So we have one bounces here and probably just before that a little bit bounce here. So you should say that if this SP 500 went all the way down to this EMA line, could be a really really good time to buy. This is just around 5,000 line. Yeah, just around this 5,000 line, just right here. If it comes all the way down, bounces off this beautiful line. Okay, and if you go to daily time frame, you must draw your things on the daily time frame. You can see daily time frame is already bounces off our 100 line. It bounces off. Now it's kind of bounces us off just right there, our EMA 100 line. EMA 100 is okay. It's not the strongest, but it will bounce, like bounce, 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 bounce. It just bounce really nicely our EMA line. If you do not want to draw that, you can draw a trend line yourself. Just is it a trend line? Yep, just like that as well. That is also kind of little bit, but EMA line is really nice. Just bounces off just EMA line all the time, just right there. Okay. If you're not sure which line to pay attention to, put your EMA line and you can do some reference just based on that. So these are all valid. Yeah. Now we just draw our support line right now. Support line is anything below your current price. So it should say that if it comes to this 540 is really nice. But what I really, really like is to come just below this 5,000 line. So 6,000 drop to 5,000 line is just nice, isn't it? 6,000 to 5,000 line is around 20%. 20 divided by 50. Yeah, it's around 15. If the SP 500 drop more than 15% of the money, you can start dollar cost averaging in a lot of these great stocks, and you're gonna make money eventually. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the line 540 and 5,000. Just around that line, this is where I will start to dollar cost averaging to kind of go in big time when it comes down just right there. Okay. And then what I've got, this is based on step three. Obviously, we can draw a resistance line, just anything on top of this. Uh, just gonna draw just right there. Yeah. And on top of that, there will be the resistance. Some people will want to draw some support line just right here, some support here, acceptable, 55800, and even here 56. Support is just anything that bounce. So you can have a lot. And some people will be like, oh, which is the most important one? There's not really one, there's none really that's really important one. It's just that they will matter, but it's just some people just dollar cost averaging, put a level of positions here and there. Yeah, that's kind of the right way to do it. And so step three, step four, we're trying to spot some chart pattern. Again, we still probably gonna have a really if I'm gonna draw, let me just draw for you. We're probably gonna have something like that. Let's like that and then a triple top just like that. Yeah. Like I think we have no more bounces up already. We have kind of like one. I think this is it already. This is probably a little bit of bounce from your head and shoulder just right here to the middle of February that we saw the other day before it start coming back down really nicely like that. Yeah, and give you opportunity to buy here before it start going back up in a nice way. Okay, so that's based on step number four. Number five, we'll just put some indicators on. I'm just gonna teach in a very easy way. Indicators. So let's put some stochastic and yeah. So you can see every time it crosses up here is kind of a good time to buy. It crosses up here is a good time to buy. Now it hasn't gotten any cross up yet. If anything, it's crossing down like that. Yeah, it's not crossing up. Okay. For those who are new, when you are using indicators for like stochastic, like momentum indicators, stochastic, your CCI is much better to use crosses up like a buy signal rather than crosses down like a sell signal. Yeah, because it's buying is a lot easier to make money, especially on index. Now, one thing we want to look for is Bollinger Band real quick. Let's have a look. So Bollinger Band is like a rubber band. Last time, can you see that it comes away from the band? Like a rubber band. When it comes away from the band, it tends to pull back in. Now it comes away from the band. Can you see it's away from the band? It tends to pull back in. Now we are within the band right now. Yeah, within the band right now. So yeah, away from the bun, it tends to pull back in. Yeah, so when it's away from the bun, you just want to be careful. You don't really want to buy things when it's away from the bun. I mean, when it's away on top of the bun, it's because it's like a rubber band. It tends to pull back in just like that. So this is a support. This is support. So the pull back in. Right now, we're kind of in the middle. So it will be nice for it to be away from the bun. Then we can short them back. Yeah. Cool. So that's your technical 10% of your technical analysis. That's what it says. And what I still remember, I because right now you can see Donald Trump is coming in, so we got a lot of new tariffs kind of going on. Yes, we are a lot of like he wants to abolish, he wants to reduce the taxation in the US in a big time, and he wants to go back into like 1990s, 1980s time where America used to flourish big time because they don't really have a lot of taxation. All they do, they have a lot of tariffs. They have a lot of like tariffs from other countries. So sometimes so it's nice to know based on our step to our historical rhythm pattern to see what's going to happen. So last time when Donald Trump start to introduce a lot of tariffs is 2008. So I think 2000 what happened in 2006? So 2006. Okay, let me calculate a little bit. I'm just gonna go back. So 2000 I'm gonna go back from year to year. So 2020 is the election time. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna think. So 2024. So now it's 2025. Anyway, let's so when you look at let's go to 2008 first. When you look at 2008, this is kind of what happened. So the stock market kind of went up big time. And then just at the end of the what's that called? At the end, let me just zoom in for you. It looks small, but it's very big at that moment. Obviously, if we zoom out right now, so it looks for small. So you can see this is 29th of January. So we have a really nice going down all the way to the 9 to 8. And then we have a and then we have an up back, and then we have a down back one more time. This is like April and they started to go up. So this is kind of like a tariffs kind of time. Yeah. When they start to introduce a lot of tariffs, a lot of negotiations is between these countries because Donald Trump right now is trying to tax on set tariffs on Mexico and then on all these Canada, on this China and all these Europeans, a lot of beautiful countries. So it's just an up and down kind of there going on. If I'm gonna show you 2006, 2007. Let's go 2007 real quick. 6, 7. Okay, he hasn't really introduced anything in 2007. But yeah. So it's just to show that the choppy moment might be, it's very, very normal. Yeah. Choppy moment is very, very normal. But anyway, let's come back right now. Based on our step one, let's go into step one. We're gonna click on just click on that. And then we click on that, then we click on that as well. So let's look at this real quick, see what's happening right now. So we are at the stage of fear right now. We kind of come back to fear. We were at neutral last week. Now we come back to fear right now. The time we should go all in is just during extreme fear stage of the economy. Yeah. So let's have a look based on. This is a buying stage. This is like a selling stage. April 1st, 8th of April. So when it's up all the way here, and when the put and call option, when the put means a lot of people are selling, it's time to buy. 19th of April, 7th of August. Right now we haven't reached all the way high up there yet. Just right there. And volatility when it's spike up is a really good time to buy. 5th of August. This is 18th of August, but we still need a spike around there to really start buying stocks. So it's telling us that it's not a good time to buy yet. Not there yet. I mean, good time to buy means good time to go all in. Yeah. Let's look at our opening insider real quick. Click on charts. Let's see the crossover started. We haven't have the crossover just yet. Whenever they cross, is a really good time to buy. That's the one that we'll be looking for very, very aggressively. And this is a Forex sentiment. Let's click on XP5 real quick. Now, you can see every time we're at the top here, things start to go up. Every time we kind of at the top, things goes up. We are at the top, goes up. We were at the top here, goes up. But right now, we are not reaching the top just yet. Okay, we're not reaching the top kind of just yet. But you can see when we are at the bottom, so resist the bottom just right there, things comes down a little bit. Okay. Right now I'm kind of in the middle. Kind of in the middle right now. Just from this sentiment. Our crypto fear and greed. Let's have a look real quick. So our crypto right now, yep, is still at 72. There's still a bit of a greed stage kind of going on now. I will really start to buy a lot of crypto when it comes back to this support line just right there. When it gets to just below 26. NAAIM. Oh, did they change something to this? Mm, a lot of numbers are gone. They start from the beginning. Where's the previous number? NAAIM. Let's put on this and click chart. Uh, this one. So if I go and clone 5 years, so obviously really, really good time to buy is just right. Okay, let's have a look. When it's like this is 18th of March. Yeah, 18th of March. Guess what happened? 18th of March 2020. Would you buy or sell on here? 2020, 18th of March. Down the chat box real quick. Yeah. This is actually the time where the SP 500 bottomed during Corona time. And then we have another one here, 28th of September. This is where it bottoms during the inflation time. Wow. These bottoms are time to go all in. If you get to have a chance to come all the way here, you're very lucky. This is where you can sell your house and go all in. 18th of March, guess what happened? Let me just show you 18th of March. If I go all the way there, literally crazy. Look, this is Corona time. Everyone, everything is shut down. Economy shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down. So that's literally just right at the bottom, just right there. Can you see just right at the bottom? It says 18th of March. Yeah, 18th of March, just right there. Is when things bottom. And yeah, that's where things kind of bottom. Crazy. And the similar thing here, 28th of September, when we everyone says printing money, inflation goes up big time. 28th of September, just to show you real quick, you can see just right here. Where is it? 28th of September at the bottom. Yeah, incredible. Literally, literally the market. This is the inflation. They say that inflation is going up big time. Oil, everything is double big time, and it just SP 500 of the whole stock just go down big time, and there's a bottom and it went up big time. Wow, what's going on? And then there's another one just right here when NAIM is NAAIM exposure is on 24. This is NAIM is average exposure to the US equity markets reported by our managers, yeah, by our hedge funds and stuff like that. So when everyone is scared, it's actually a time to go all in. This is 25th of October as well. This is the last winter rally that we see big time. Yeah, the 1st of November. Now we're kind of here. We're kind of okay. Like it's not really a time to sell our house, like go all in to buy the market. Yeah. So we really wanted to come back there. I think we are not far from there. Yeah, we're just here. Wow. Right now we are okay. This is all the bounce. Every time we bounce off there, that's okay. It's a small bounce. A proper bounce when it's 25. Write it down. When NAIM just reached 25, that's when you want to go all in. Even I didn't say it. You have to do it. Now let's come back. Unless you're on the apprenticeship level. Now, what I'm going to do right now, I am going to, okay, so this NAIM, let's go to season real quick. So have I click on that? So if you look at Bitcoin and a lot of crypto right now, let's see. So all years is the black line. You can see that we're just like that. February, like that. March, April, May, June. It looks like we have a kind of like a quite an up time during this time. Crazy. So it's, crypto is saying that it's historically it's always doing well between January, actually between October. Crypto is kind of always doing well between October, November, December, and then it continues to January, the black line. We have a pull back a little bit here, February, kind of March, April, May is kind of like the crypto is kind of top, probably June. Yeah, that's where crypto kind of top to the highest level. Let's call it a day. Yeah, okay. Interesting to know. And let's have a look. And it did happen last time, and many times. SP, yep, this is SP 500. We are in middle of, right now we are kind of here. It's like a turbulent time, volatile time, just going nowhere. This is the first of February. You can see yourself during the 1st of February, just right here. We're just like going through like nowhere. We just zoom in. Yeah, just like going not much where, like that 28. Okay, just going not much where. Like, and then so you can see things really start to form in the middle, kind of like in the middle of February. Like we have like a thing going on there. In the middle of February, we are on 8th of February right now. I think just one more week time. We kind of like a like things is probably gonna come down a little bit quite nicely, giving you a really good chance to buy just in the middle of March time. Yeah, in the middle of March time. And yeah, so if you're on the right level, it might tell you what's good to buy as well. Here you can see here, and then coming in like this is the 1st of February and stuff like that. 2nd of February is kind of like up, down, up, down, up, down, forming a triple top. You can see almost like a triple top just right there. Yeah, it's cool. Germany. Okay, it's okay. This is what? This is Dow Jones. Dow Jones is saying that, okay, very similar as well. Dow Jones is also going down in the mid-Fed as well. So we are on here, I think, post-election, pre-election, election. We're on here right now. Where are we? Can't really remember. I think we're on here. Yeah, the worst one is a second year. This is the first year of the election. Yeah. So waiting for the downturn just right there. You see a downturn there? Cool. So that's what we see. It looks like middle of February is the time. Cool. Let's look for stocks right now. So what am I doing? I'm gonna go for okay. We're based on step one. With step two, we have done it. Step three, you really check the guidance. Yeah. If you now, as you said before, the in terms of the guidance, I'm going to talk about the four strategies kind of real quick. Oh, what's happened? Yeah, the four strategies kind of real quick that we talked about before. Yep, you just kind of you want to the jackpot strategy is where you combine the first step that we just gone through, the historical pattern that we just gone through, and the guidance, and you want to make sure the PE ratio of that stock is really well. Now, guidance means what? Guidance means hopefully you pull back at the 8 quarters of that stock, pull that back, so you can compare when it actually went up, when it's actually coming down. Yeah, pull that back so you can see like Nvidia, the reason why it doubled so much, it start going up so big time. A lot of our students do catch on it. It's because their guidance actually suddenly doubled. The guidance is always revenue is always 10%, 5%, 5%, 5%. Suddenly there's one time the guidance is just 100%. Same thing with Palantir. The guidance literally in 2020, 23, 2022 also as a 30, 40% jump in the guidance. Okay. And when they start to give a lot more information about the guidance, normally they don't give anything. Normally they just give you expenses. But suddenly on Palantir, they start to give you free cash flow statement. They start to give you a lot of things kind of going on. Yeah. So that's a really, really good sign to go all in when the companies are very, very clear with their guidance and they start to give you information they've never given before. But more importantly, when the guidance improve like the world has never seen before, like you have never seen before in the historical of the stocks, in the history of the stocks. So how do you know the history of the stocks? You have to take your time to go back and have a look. Yeah. Now, last week we recommend some of these trades. Yeah, last week we recommend some of these trades. And when we recommend trades, normally students as the beginners, you only send me trades just right then and then. You only go back to the previous quarter and then we look at it just like that. So we don't have chance to go back to the 8 quarters to have a look. But in reality, when you are trying to buy and sell stock, you do have to go back to at least 8 quarters or 4, 5 quarters just to see, wow, the guidance is actually improved like never before. So you have a very big confidence to go all in. Yeah. So we go into some of these stocks. I don't know. We're going to like um yeah, like SoFi and stuff like that. RTZ. I can't really find this for some reason. Yeah, I can't find RTZ. Is that the right name though? We get into oops. We get into SoFi or Sophie. Yeah. So anyone who recommended this stock, I want to say congratulations to you because all of these stocks, it doesn't come from me. It actually comes from students who I just go through your homework only. I just correct your blind spots. I just tell you what you do right, what you did wrong. Um, where are we? So here, so this is 28th of February. Yeah, we're going through this together. And students say short because it went down 34%. However, you do have to go back to see what happened when the revenue or the EPS went down 34%. Yeah, it just went down quite nicely, just right there. What is this? Royal Caribbean. We do have to go back to have a look to see what happened. General Motor, mid-February start selling. And you have to check the season pattern of that individual stocks as well. Where's February? Last week, which is yeah, last week, Wednesday. Not that one, just that one. Yeah, it went down quite nicely just there as well. Yeah, this General Motors. But General Motors, it looks like mid-Feb starts. I think if we check seasonality, that's what it says. And then we have Synchrony Financial. What is this? Um, Whoever recommend that, I want to say well done to you. So we recommend that on Tuesday. You know, it went bounce and then comes back really nicely just there. Novo Nordisk is a free cash flow statement suddenly decrease. So the date was kind of like last time was around here, Tuesday. It went down really nicely as well. Polaris is probably the weird one. Wow, it's crazy. So if you whoever recommended Polaris, I want to say well done to you. If you get on in last Tuesday, where we Tuesday, yeah, we do the call around that. Yeah, it went down really nicely as well. The reason is because something dropped 65%, one of the revenue or EPS, maybe Texas Instrument. So last time the trades that we recommend is quite okay. Almost all went through the way that we want. Let's have a look. What is Texas Instrument, which is just right there. It went down really nicely as well. Yeah, a lot of our students are screaming with profits as well. I think this is what happened. We did like a lot of our students said us like they did Texas Instrument, they do Novo, they do Synchronous, SoFi, Moderna, Celery Alpha. These are all last week, I think. Boston, these are all last week. I just look at the bottom one. Yeah, this one the one before as well. Moderna short 15th of January. Those who short it, yeah, where is that? Yeah, and Celery's BP, Signet, Alpha Tech, Boston Beer. Boston Beer dropped 30%. We drop out it. Yeah, 18K just like that. So well done for those who make use of the opportunities. And normally, some people often ask me, how long do you leave it for? Um, how long do you leave it for? Normally, you will leave it you go through the reverse process again. You go through the historical pattern to see what happened. That's the first thing. You look at seasonality. Go to my website and type the name of the companies. And then you want to go to market screener to look for upgrades and downgrades in analysts. Okay. If there's too many things that against you, upgrade and downgrades, then you want to call it a day. Yeah. So you want to make sure it goes in your direction. Talk more about that in the kind of later on. So P ratio, yeah, guidance in the higher level as well, and historical pattern, all of that. Yeah, you do the reverse process. Normally, I will buy from one time to another time. Okay, that means I will buy from these earnings to another earnings, especially when it's buying, especially when the P ratio is super low. Um, if there's no bad things happen, if analyst is not giving too many downgrades against my position, and I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, market screener, you can see the analyst upgrades or downgrades. Cool. Now today we're gonna do the same thing. All right, but why you always do the same thing? Today we're gonna do the same thing. 4th of February 2024, 2025. Okay, we're gonna go through your homework. We're gonna see some traits to see whether it's good or bad, and then we take it kind of from there. Okay. Cool. So I hope you've done your homework. So I'm gonna go through the spreadsheet right now. Well done. So look, sentiment site, what is this? Let's have a look. So we are on 4. Wow. Who posted just right there? Who is this? Okay. I will start from here then. You want to put another what is going on? What is this person please put on the spreadsheet that it says sentiment? You have to open your own spreadsheet. Yeah, maybe it's full. Anyway, let's have a look. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this if we can't find anything. Sarah, let's look. Mm, 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 mm. So I want to say congratulations for anyone who recommended that. Let me know which one you recommended that in the chat box if you recommended or if you have done the homework in the past, 28th of January last week, that in the chat box because I will say well done to you because he actually went to the place where you want. Come back. So it's important to really do the homework because you actually see and feel, oh, I have that on my homework, or I have that on my watch list, or I have do that, I've done that. So you feel it. If you didn't do the homework, it's like you feel like you're sleeping. So I want to say well done. So let's start from the first one, Pfizer. Now, Pfizer is not an American brand. So I don't really like Pfizer, but let's continue. Um, First of all, I want to say well done to you because there's a lot of words there, which is good. Now, what we want, as I say, quite some time, I want to say, okay, let's have a look. 37. So 2.8, reaffirm means is the same. Reaffirm is of 2.8 to 3. 2.8 minus 2.05. This is a last year guidance. So it's up 37% in terms of its guidance. Okay, interesting. Okay. Now, once we get this guidance, we also want to compare. This means compared to this year and last year, Pfizer's expect to increase 37%. Yeah, this year and last year. So the way we compare is we want to compare what about the year before? How many percent is that? Is 37% big compared to the year before? Okay. So that's kind of what I want to look for. So 2.8, I love that you make it so clear. 2.8 here, 2.5 here. Well done, Sarah. You're doing so well because you make it really clear here. And then before that was 3. You can see before that was actually dropping. And then well, before that was also dropping. Before that was, if I look at the right, am I looking at the right thing? EPS is 2, EPS is 3, EPS is 6, EPS is 3. You can see the EPS was jumping double here, 2021 to 2022. So you probably pretend that the price is going to double just right there. But you will see that, let's have a look. So this is what you will make, the conclusion you will make. Now, like for those who are new, this is the training that you will not understand, by the way. I will make it clear right now. The training that you understand is before. This is where we go through some people's homework. Okay, if you didn't do the homework, you're probably not going to understand this session. Or if you're not in the apprenticeship training, or if you are what's that called? If you haven't done week 4 training and stuff like that, this is a place you're not going to understand. So you just want to accept. You just want to accept it. Okay. So let me have a. I'm just gonna give warning right now because some people are trying to understand it, but they never know what exactly are we actually what's that called? Talking about. Well done. Cool. What am I looking at? Um where am I? I'm looking at okay. So yeah, so you can see from 3 to 6. Yeah, 2021 from 3 to 6. You can see that it's kind of almost double. So let's look at the year. Pfizer, if it doesn't double at that moment, if the stock didn't go up, that means right now the stock might not go up. Okay, so you have to look at that in that way. So 2020, 21 to 2020, 22. So 2021, you can see this is 2021, and then 2022 is actually coming down like that. Yeah, when our is actually coming down like that, even though the guidance probably double at that moment. Let's see. Well, wait. 3 to 6, 2022, 3 to 6 is like double like that. Okay. Um, okay, the guidance kind of double, but the stock kind of peaked just right there. It would be nice to have the date, but it's okay. So we have 2 to 2.8. Okay. We have 2 to 2.8. It looks like if anything to buy will be just in February time. I love this chart, by the way. I love this historical pattern chart. So you can see it's the time to buy is going to be March. If you want to, yeah. So it's just not right time to buy just yet for Pfizer. Well done. Let's next one. RTX. I think this is last week, isn't it? Okay, cool. Next one. Well done, Mariel. Doing so well. Ethan, let's have a look. So the difference that we got is 9. Hmm. So I'm going to see your calculation. I'm going to use 11.8 minus 10.8. What's that? Okay, 11.8 is here. Beautiful. What about 10.8? Yep, here. Wow, Maria, I'm so proud of you. I'm going to tell you right now that you actually know how to calculate. Yeah, at least you know how to take the new number minus the old number. Well done. And then you divide by that, and the difference is what? Just 9%. Okay, 9% is good, but not good enough. Okay, well done though. Eton, 31st of January. Eton, let's look. 9%. Now, because this is year over year, what will be even nicer is if you have 2020 23, one more year coming in, so we can actually see if 9% or is big or small. Okay. Yeah. So you can actually see if 9% of big or small. Via V, let me see your percentage. I love that you have a lot of calculation there. Okay, let's see your calculation. What is this? What am I gonna use? What is this? 0.1. The number for 0.1 is from, it's very difficult to see, isn't it? The number from 0.1 minus what? Minus 0.13. Where's the number coming from? Okay, here, well done. If you just highlight this, it will be so beautiful. Yeah, 0.1 minus 0.13. Where's 0.13 from? Now, a lot of these are past tense. We just want something with the present tense. Yeah. So I just need to know where the 0 point. From what I can see here, I accept 0.1 minus Q2. I would need to see what's the Q2 number. Okay. So what I need is I need the fiscal Q2 2025 outlook. So I can that picture I need. Not this. This is ended. It's a past tense. This is all past tense. Was is all past tense. We want in the present tense. Write that down for those who are new. You want something with the present tense. This is the first time you're doing it. So I want to say well done to you. 11.74. This is why we say, even though we were reading this, I'm literally going through the homework. So we cannot use what I just said to you. You have to kind of do another time for those who want to copy stuff. 11.74 minus 10.37. 10.37. Okay, so it's, yeah, 10.37 is here. Okay, well done. Well done. So 13% up is buy. Okay, well done. I get where you come from. So these students is using 11.74, the EPS minus this EPS 10.37. Okay. If you highlight that so everyone can see very easily. But well done, 13% buy. Definitely, I will normally buy it. But now, what will be even better if you have one more year from me, so I can compare. Otherwise, 13%, I don't know. I don't know whether it's good or bad because I can't compare previous compared to last year, or the 2 years before. So there's no good or bad if I cannot compare. Yeah, but you're doing so well. Palantir. Palantir is very, very famous. A lot of people keep talking about it. And I actually have a full videos just talk about Palantir just before this actually happened on our students on the different level. But let's look. Company expect all of that, and some students watch it already. 3.74 minus 2.8. Let's see where you get 2.8. I love that you highlight that. That's so beautiful. And then the difference is 30%. So the revenue is saying that it's going to increase 30%, the revenue. Yeah. And what about the rest? Free cash flow and stuff like that. Okay. Do I have a list just for Palantir? Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Probably not. Do I have it? Did I have a list just for Palantir by Raven? Okay, let's look. Yeah, I actually do a list of just Palantirs for our students on the higher level. I actually do it one by one for you. Okay, I'm gonna go through Palantir just real quick. Probably I'm gonna send you some video. If you want a video of Palantir, just let me know. Normally just on the students at higher level. But I'm gonna share you the video where I go through this very nicely. But I'm just gonna go through very quickly for you right now. So how do I say? So you can see in 2020, the revenue growth, they are thinking it's going to be more than 30%. Revenue growth more than 30%. Revenue grow 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 more than 30% through 2025. So that means that what is happening right now is not a big deal because they kind of already say it's going to grow like that. Okay. But let's look at something else. Let's look for something else. So adjusted operating income 130, and this is just revenue growth. We're looking at just full year, yeah. Full year, just like that. Full year. Normally they don't have a lot of stuff going on. This is the stuff when I think is free cash flow up 300 million, free cash flow up 400 million, and then there's sometimes they just don't say anything. They sometimes give something else. Adjusted operating margin. Where's the free cash flow that they used to give? So suddenly it didn't give this figure. So the stock went down big time because they start to change the, the words that we want. So and then what else? Full year guidance. This is the revenue. This is the income revenue income. So let's now we can actually compare properly now. So let's compare this 384 to 481. It's around 100 million. And then to 500, there's 20 million more. And then 574, 70 million more. 630 million more and 800. Can you say 600 to 800 is a big change? I'm doing it again for you, yeah? 500 million, 500 million, 600 million, suddenly 800 million. It's almost more than 30% of the money just grow 40 to 50% of money just grow big time like that. So you will, and suddenly they give you free cash flow again. It has been disappear in this company's guidance for the longest time. Suddenly they gave you this number. So you don't have to know, you also know this is a time where you should go all in. And for students on our higher level training, apprenticeship training, we actually ask them to go all in during this stage as well. And they're very, very, very happy that they did. And then they continue to go 800 million, 800 million, and then 834 to 868, and then to 966. And so it's always been going up, and the analysts kind of always upgrading 966 to 1 billion. And then now everything's kind of up really nicely. And then the latest one that we've got, this is in November time. The latest one we've got, I have to key that in. Okay, let me key that in right now. Okay, I'm going to show you how I found it. Go on Palantir Investor. And then just go on like quarterly result. And then just click on that. And then just key that in. They give very, very clear guidance. Just literally copy and paste, like literally no big deal. Just copy this thing and then just paste it here. And then you have a really nice comparison going on. This is Q4. This is Q3. Okay. And then give the date. When is the date? That. Just copy that if you're too lazy. Just copy that thing there. That's the date. I will put February so you can see. So let's compare now. We can compare properly now. Now, adjusted free cash flow used to be 1. Holy moly. It goes to 1.5 now. Can you see how powerful? Let me continue. So it used to be like 800, 1 billion, and suddenly 1.5 billion, almost 50% of free cash flow. If you look at a company, if you want to buy any company, the free cash flow is quite important, especially kind of new company. Palantir is kind of a new company. Free cash flow is actually quite important. Why? Because free cash flow is actually say to you that how much cash you actually have as a in your company. Like how much cash you've actually got, which is the which is one of the most important one. It's probably more important than earning per share. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you have to give money back. If you want to like give dividend, if you want to give money back to people, it's all about the free cash flow that you've got. That means free cash flow means the free cash you actually got. Yeah, which is very powerful. What else have we got? So the revenue used to be 1. Wow. Income used to be 1. Income now almost 50% of its incomes as well. These are all guiding. It's not show that it will appear true, but it's guiding. So it's true. And what else we got? Um, This is a green color. Let me make it green color. This is actually what you should be doing. If you want to make big money, you should be pointing out the 8 quarters really nicely. I did it, Palantir. Yeah, for students on the highest level, I did it for you. But you're supposed to do it nicely. Just open a nice, your name, and then just put it nicely there. And you will be having such a big confidence to go all in. You can see it from 600 to 800. This is where we should go all in. This is what? This is February, 5th of February. So where are we? Let's go to Palantir for you. Let me show you. When the revenue is always, the income is always like 400, like 500, like 570, like 800. Suddenly it jumps to 800, 6 to 800. That's a big jump. Would you agree? And normally they don't give you free cash flow. Suddenly they give you cash flow for 800. Yeah, that's kind of a big jump. Look at the revenue. 2.1, 2.1, 2.2, 2.2. Suddenly 2.6. Dude, so you will probably go all in. Yeah, a lot of our students did February. If so, if you were like, oh Raymond, I want to make money like never before. That is the gold mine stocks. That is a jackpot stocks that we send to our students. This is what February 5th. Let's look. Like, let's go back to February 5th. Wow, look at that. How detailed we make it happen. February 5th last year. Where is it? Where? Yeah, this one. February 5th, the arrow, can you see? And it's just gone up like never before. Yeah, it's went up like never before. And analysts keep upgrading big time. Okay. Now we are here. Let's continue though. What else? Our revenue used to be, are we looking at the same thing? Revenue used to be 2. Now our revenue is 3.7. Wow. So quite a big jump. Used to be 2.7, 2.8. Wow, it's kind of big jump. US commercial. Wow. That means it's a lot of, this is what I do not like. It's like depends on government quite a lot. Excess of 7, 8, almost double as well. Government give double of the revenue, US commercial revenue. US commercial revenue. US commercial revenue. It's outside of US commercial revenue. So if you want to know the reason why, they actually almost tell you why. Let's see if they tell you why. And for students who really want to make money big time, I recommend you to like read a little bit about it. It's actually fine. Our business result can extol this deepening position of our AI because of AI, early communication language model, and congratulate contribution growth. They earn every bit of compensation, market stock appreciating, right? Okay. It's like that. Okay, then we done that. So now the question right now is, okay, should we buy that? So obviously you should just buy it straight away in, when this announced, yeah, when this announced, you just go all in and just like buy like that. Um, um, it's fine. Now, because they are giving guidance, so you want to look at the forward PE ratio of Palantir because the guidance is the one that is high. It's not the current result that is high, it's the guidance. So if I go to Palantir forward PE ratio guidance, forward PE ratio guidance is probably 172. Let's have a look. If I can have historical guidance of this person. So let's have a look real quick together. So it used to be, let me show you carefully. Yeah. Forward P ratio is the right one because forward means they are using guidance. Okay. So it's 200, 161, 200, 138, 88. So 88, 63. Obviously, when it gets to 33, is the time we should go all in. 40, 69, 60, 58, 69, 76, 87, and 167. So right now it's probably at a historical, a little bit high. It's not as high as 200. It's not as high as 161. It's not as 200, but it's kind of like a high zone just right there. Okay, it's kind of like a high zone just right there. So a high zone means when you're buying when you take your profits and you hold it, and as long as one analyst says something bad, you kind of want to pull out because you're buying at such a high zone. When you buy such a high zone, that also means that you know, you wouldn't be holding it and hold it forever like that. When the P ratio is 33 in 22:12, that's when you close your eyes, you buy, you make a lot of money. Let me show you. This is when the P ratio is super low, 22, 22. Yeah, 2022 P ratio is at 30, 33. You close your eyes, you can hold it forever. Remember, write that down. If you want to hold something forever, you want to buy at the lowest PE ratio that it's ever got in the historical of that company. Write that down. If you want to buy a company and hold for a long time, you want to make big money, you want to retire, you don't want to see anymore, you want to make money, print money like that. There's where, there's where you want to buy the historical low on the PE ratio. Cool. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? What am I looking at? I'm looking at where? Cool. So, okay, coming back. Okay, I'm looking at that. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened. So, oh, Raven, when should I buy it? Okay, let's go have a look. I'm gonna go on the website to see the season of this thingy real quick. What am I looking at? Palantir. Oh my God, I actually don't have it. Are you joking me? Hmm. Apparently, it's such a new company. We actually cannot find PLTR. Wow. Probably need to go to Season X to find it. How come it's not there? Okay, let me go to my website to see if I can find it. Can if someone has the historical pattern of Palantir, just let me know. Yeah, I'm going to go on my website. I don't think so. I have it though. This is a new company. What am I looking at? Um, find companies. This one, number four. I really don't think I have it. I don't think I have it. I don't have it. We need to Google it. Palantir uh, historical seasonality. Let me see who has it. Otherwise, we have to do it ourselves. We have to find it ourselves. What is this? Bar chart? Market Shyamalan? Where are we? Okay, so that's what we see. Seasonality in 4 years because this is a new company, isn't it? So, um, February is here. January is a good. February is good. March is. What is this? Is 50%? What is that? Let me just visit the company real quick. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, what's this? Anyway, so let's look at the picture like this. So we got March, April, May, and then it's just going crazy. Wow, wow. That means if we are at extreme fear, if the whole market kind of crash come down a little bit, that means it's actually a good times as well. Yeah, a good time to get on to add positions into this as well if it comes back down a little bit. Okay. Obviously, if the market crash, I think Palantir is going to crash a little bit as well. Okay, let's go back to what we're looking for. That's just our first stock. Wow, we still have many to go, by the way. Um, but it's good. It's good to know. It's good to analyze that because Palantir is one of the AI stocks. If you already got a lot of AI in your portfolio, you can call it a day. So where am I? I'm gonna go for Mario and you do your Palantir. Okay, well done. So I will put Palantir into the list. Let's put it on. Okay, let me click on that. Palantir. Um, oh, I would say free cash flow and revenue and income increase guidance by 50%. Normally, it's just like 20%, I think. Yeah. You have to go back and have a look. Normally, it's just 20%. So, um, however, the P ratio is a little too high. It's a little too high. So, buying this in mid March, when actually, let me look at the season again one more time. If we are looking at the right season. So probably just when it start to have like, what is this? April and May. Let's go to stock. If you want to know the season yourself, you can draw it yourself. You don't need anyone permission. Let me show you how to draw it yourself. So you can see December is like that. So August is going up big time. So historically, you look at June is the time where it starts to go up. Can you see June at the bottom? June, yeah? It starts to go up big time. So before that, February till June is just gone nowhere. Okay, that's last year. So you do the same. You did the same again. So May, kind of June, okay. And then that's May. It started to do well really in May. Start to crash in April. Yeah. It peaked in February time, middle of Feb. Let's go to another more year. Feb peak in the middles as well, and then come back down. And then May start to peak there. Okay. And then start to go up in May. Okay. So you just go through one by one, just have to look really properly. Kind of May just right there. It start to go up in May. So it looks like this season is accurate. So it looks like May is normally the peak time to go in for this guy. So I'm just gonna put there. Buying this in bottom of May historical pattern. Okay. Next one. Let's like have a look real quick. What am I looking at? This one. Cool. Let's go to the next person. Camila, beautiful. Let's look. Tyson Foot, 100%. Nice. From 0.2, you just look at the pork. You don't look at anything else. You don't look at the beef. 0.2. Um, okay. It would be nice to have all of that. We don't have the numbers for all of that. So, okay. We need all of that, yeah, by the way. Not enough. But good though. Looks good. Joseph. What we've got here. You say buy just like that? Where's the calculation? Adjusted fund flow to rise 22% versus 2024. Okay, they compare a little bit for you. Nice. Expect 225 and increase 39. Hmm. What is this? And then this one, Deckers, increased by 11%. It's good, but we need a little bit more years to see if 11% is something new. This Net Scout increased by 28%, 30%. Wow, I love that you make it so clear. This stock probably going to go up quite nicely as well because it's quite a big number. Expect 2.2 compared to its previous 2.1. Where do you get 0.94 from? Okay, it looks like you are using present tense. Yeah, you're using past tense, reported. Yeah. Joseph, you want to use present tense. Okay. Probably needs a one-to-one. you're using past tense. The right way we're supposed to minus this 2.15 expect minus 2.1. Write that down, yeah. You want the present tense, not the past tense anymore. You're probably new. Well done though. Via V, I think you're using everything is present tense. 0.13. This is good. You're using the past tense one. This is the present tense, the expect. Yeah, the present tense is what we want because we're looking for guidance. Minus 0.11. What's that? 0.11. This is a year ago. We want the guidance from a year ago, 18%. Okay. I love that you're doing so many. It's just that we need guidance 0.8, 0.08 that is already happened, reported. So there's no use to have this number. Okay. Probably need some um uh text me. So this is awesome, nice. Let's have a look. We have Meta, beautiful. It's really good to if this is a big company, yeah. If you're interested, pull out all 8 quarters will be beautiful. You have done a lot of quarters here. I want to say well done. Let's have a look. 36, 38, 48, 39. What's going on? So it would be nice to see the first quarter last time because this is the second quarter, third quarter, fourth. For first quarter, it's like a summer. You want to compare to last year's summer. Okay. So that's what happened. Yeah. You want to compare to last year's summer to see how much is it. Okay. Come between reflecting a growth of 8 to 15% in the ongoing quarter. So it says it's a growth. I think compared to last year, anticipate revenue to come in between. The outlook is below the consensus of 41.55. I need to read this a little bit more. We need to get into more of this to see what happened. This reflect year over year because I still need one more quarter, but you show me beautiful PE ratio. You want the PE ratio to go back to around 20. Below 20 will be time to buy Meta. Write it down. Below 20 is the time to buy Meta. So let's see. I love that, Victor. Very clear. Let me see. Um, a lot of numbers, very nice. So what am I supposed to look at right now? Okay, this one, nice. So compare adjusted net income 5.75 compared to last time 7.8. So you put it here. Wow, thank you. And then the change is 26 down. Now, I love this. This is expect the whole year. Previous guidance, fiscal, this is a whole year. So US, so this is a guide. Good. So before that was 7.5, 14. So it looks like this company is always giving a down guidance. Yeah, it used to be 14 and then 7 and then now down again. So it's always been giving kind of down guidance. So if you want to see whether the stock is going to come down, you want to see during this time when the guidance is half, does it come down? Okay, did it actually came down? These actually come down. So this is 2024, a little bit of quarter before. So I just need to know this date. So I can go to the chart and to see during this date, when the guidance drop half, or during this day, when the guidance drop half, what happened to the stock? If the stock didn't go down, I wouldn't expect the stock to go down right now. Yeah. So that's kind of the situation with it. But if pretend if it did go down, I will be shorting the stock. So let's type it on. At call. Two. Yep, it did went down quite nicely. So the stock did went down really, really nicely just right there. Incredible, incredible. Exactly what we said. Cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type at call. I would say I'm gonna copy and paste this going on. So last time guidance down 43. Now down another 23. So you have to check last time when the guidance was down, what happened to the stock price. Okay, but it's a short. Next one. Well done, Victor. ASML. Let's have a look on this. This is another semiconductor company. ASML, for those who want to know, is very it yeah, is to do it like I think it's providing chips to make AI. Let's have a look. This is based in Netherlands. And let's have a look. So I love that. Can you see when you make things very clear like that, you get to see if this is something it has happened before or not. So I want to say well done to you, Victor. Let's look at this ASML, given that you're complete beginners as well. ASML, let's have a look. We have 27, 28, 30. You have two, you have six. Two, 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 two. So let me see your numbers. Yeah. So 30. Okay. And where's the 28 from? Now you are using the past tense. Achieve another total sales for 28. Okay, you're using the last time, the past tense. That's okay. It'll be nice to know the guidance of this. Yeah, the guidance of that. 2024 guidance rather than the result. But I love that you're putting the word result here. And then we have this 27.156 semiconductor. Yeah, 27.56. Okay. So now we are thinking it's going to go up around 6%. Now we want something to be more than 10% in order for us to buy. Okay. Something to more than 10% for us to buy. But well done though. Next one. Let's go to ASML. Yeah, it's like can you see? Because it's not more than 10%, it's actually gone down, even though the guidance was going up because it's not big enough. Cool. Let's go to the next one. Flex LTD, 8% is good, but it would be nice to have more than 10% as well. What is this? Brinker, 44% looks nice. Let's have a look if we can buy this restaurant. I love that you put the word sector just right there. It's so beautiful. You're doing so well because if you know the sector, it helps you because you know what you're getting yourself into. Let's get let me have a look. So I'm gonna use 7.5, and then this is what net income expected to be 7.5, and then what? And then 5.2. Okay, is here. Look, nice. Updates. This is the guidance. This is providing fiscal based on outlook. Well done. This is four, the one before. Okay, so it's 19%, 7%. So it looks really nice. This company, I don't know what restaurant is this. Like, what is it selling? Is it selling beef? Is it selling vegan food? Like, it's doing quite well. This Brinko International. Guidance is based on everything consistent recent result, moderation risk, and all of that. You want to see restaurant normally would not do so well. You want to see what exactly happened to this company. Why is it doing so well? Let's look at the revenue real quick. See if the revenue went up big times as well, because maybe they decrease their expenses, maybe they sell something and stuff like that. But let's look at 4.55 and then 5.7 and then 5.1. So is increased a little bit. So something is going on. Yeah, something of the um something is causing the net income to increase so big because the revenue, the people that sitting down is the same. There's not more customer coming in. Okay. But let's have a look on this company, Brinko International, 29th of January. See what happened. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, 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 wow. It's a really nice restaurant. This is crazy. Wow. Now, if you have the time, go for the guidance. Read the guidance of the past 18 quarters. You will see if you can spot the moment when it start to spike up big time. If you're able to spot that, wow, you literally know how to print money like fire. Not even joking. So, yeah. So well done. And yeah, you're right. We will buy when it's at extreme, when the P ratio comes to a really nice point, just in March time. Let's put Brinko in. Brinko International guidance in income increased by 40%. You want to have a look. Why does it increase like that? You know, are they cutting out something? Are they not cutting out something? Because the revenue stays the same. What is this? 40%, yeah, 44%. So um check season and buy at mid March, kind of. Okay. Number four, let's look. Well done. Let's have a look. Brad, let's see. Gaming. What is this? 15 and 19. 23.4. Hmm. I would normally uh 15, 19 is here, 15 is here. Anticipate full year result highlight. So this is kind of the result. Okay. This is the kind of the result. Yeah. This is the result. We want the guidance. Okay. It's nicer to have guidance. Yeah. And so we can actually see in a consistent way. Royal Caribbean. I think we done that last time. How is Royal Caribbean doing? I think it was all-time high at the moment where we recommended that. Wow, 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 wow. So when we recommend last Tuesday, it went up. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, last Tuesday, like go out like that, break even like that. But this is a bit too high now. Cool. Check the one from last time. Well done, Victor. Doing quite well. And just a little bit more yeah, doing really well. Just the guidance part. Yeah. Cool. Let's me look at yeah, a little bit more hand holding. You literally will take it to the next level big time, Victor. I'm gonna tell you right now. A little bit more. If you get the hand holding. Let's have a look. 30 on the apprenticeship. Now, 31st of January, we've got nine, we got seven, and then it's okay, but because it's less than okay. Let's go to the next one. J. Beautiful, beautiful J. Let's see. January. Let me look at the bottom real quick. Really beautiful. Now, what is this? Brunson 30. Okay, let's look. Buy calculation 350, 40%. I love that. You know, students, these students on the apprenticeship training, really nice. You put all the numbers in really, really nice way. Excess 350, excess 350, free cash flow 350. So it looks like a good buy from what we see here because look 350, 350. Now it's just gone back. So look at the cash flow just gone back to 350. What about the net sales? 5.2, 5.1, 5.2. Okay. Operating margin. What else can I look at? EPS. Let's look at EPS. It's 3. This EPS is 4 though. The EPS is 4. The EPS is 3. That's just a tricky part, isn't it? What about this EPS is 5? This EPS is 7. It looks like a down. This stock has been going down like that up to recently. Did I look at it carefully? 4.5. I'm gonna just highlight that so I can see what I'm looking at. EPS is 4.5. In the range is 3. So what are you calculating? So you're using 350, which is a free cash flow. Okay, you're minusing free cash flow. Okay, acceptable, acceptable. Yeah, it will be the jackpot moment will be where everything goes up. Yeah, like Palantir, everything goes up. Like Nvidia, normally everything goes up as well. First quarter 0.1. Let's look at operating margin. Net sales 5.1, 5.2. Okay. This looks okay, because it's buying, we're probably gonna buy in like mid of March. Okay. Look at the next one. This one, buy theirs as well. But let's look at this Brunswick, where the EPS actually gone down. Let's have a look. Brunswick. Yep, because EPS actually gone down, it's like that, and then it went down like that. And the earnings, the free cash flow 350 is already achieved 350 just a few quarters ago. 350. So it's not a big change. Yeah. But well done for really showing this. Because if you didn't show this, we would have just bought it straight away. But if you because you show a little bit more, you get to go back to actually see the EPS for this company historically. First of all, it's actually been decreasing. And even though, yeah, it's literally, even the free cash flow is increasing, but the EPS is actually decreasing. You can see it's 4 to 3.5. We want it to increase, man, if you want to buy it. Yeah. Really nice to show really, really clear data. Well done. Let's go to the next one. This one. KLA 53% up. Let's see. So you're using this 8 minus 5. So 8. Where do you get the 5 from? Profit increase, revenue, outlook, guidance, and stuff like that. Okay. Not sure where the 5 is from. I will use 8 minus 7. That's what I will be using because I want to use the same place. Okay. Doing really, really well. But it looks like everything is increasing. But it's not big enough. But well done. Well done. Let's go to the next one. I'm trying to look for something to show. So 7 to 920. So you just minus like that is 17%. Cool. Now let's look at, there's no EPS here. This company doesn't really give EPS. Okay, let's see the difference in it. So you can see the revenue 5.7, 5.9, 6, 7. Wow, this is a big change. Yeah, you want to be buying just right here. 26 of because of the big change of these numbers from 6 to 7 actually here. Just gonna highlight that real quick. And then from 7, then go to 7.6, and then to 7, now 7.8. So a very small increase, but it did increase. Yeah. Now to 9. Wow. 9 is huge though. 9 is huge here. So let's have a look. This company, Appfolio, you should have bought it in January 30. Appfolio, just let's have a look just real quick. So revenue here. Now, the only tricky part here is that revenue is the first line. It's like a sales. But what we do want, we want to see the, what's that called? We want to see the, now, you see, we want to see the EPS, yeah? Now, if you look at it carefully, from 7.8 to 9 is increased by 100 million. Now, the thing is, you want to see if last time when we go from 6 to 7, we increased by 200 million. What happened to the stock price? Let's have a look. January 25th, 2024. If the stock price doesn't increase at that moment, you don't expect it to increase big time right now. So let's have a look right now on this beautiful company. What is this? January 25th. Yeah, probably just right there. Yeah, January time. So the stock went up like that, but it's just gone sideways since. So it's to show that, it's to show that even though the revenue was increasing at the moment, let's flow. It's to show that even though the revenue was increasing at that time, 600 to 700, increasing quite bigly at that moment, but the stock actually, you can see to is like it's like gone nowhere. So if the stock gone nowhere at that moment, you wouldn't expect it to go big time here. This is so powerful. This is really good. Now, revenue indeed went up, but the stock didn't go up big time. It literally goes sideways. So you wouldn't expect this time to go big time. So can you see how it's important to put it all up like that? Yeah, in a nice way. So let me continue and to compare something else was 10, 20, 17. The free cash flow was all ups as well. Everything was up. And the price, did not really go up after that. And then now we have 24, we have 22, 24. This is the same. The operating margin is 24, 24. Yeah. Cool. I think this company PE was 64. Will be nice. It has to have the chart. Okay, the chart is here. I think this company is 64. Okay, just right there. Interesting. This is what we call it as a turnaround company. You can see this company used to lose money. This is the EPS. It used to lose money. I lose less money, and all the point to making money. This is called turnaround company. This is what happened to Palantir. This is what happened to Coinbase. This is what happened to Robinhood, where it used to lose money, but it just loses less and less money. This is called turnaround companies as well. Wow. So it's a great stock, but it's just that we have to wait for the P ratio to come down a little bit down, a little bit more. And they didn't really say the EPS. Probably EPS is zero. EPS is 84. Just right there. Okay. And now we need to check the season just real quick. Look at March. It's a really good time to get into this stock. Ape folio, you can see. Yeah. Just right there. Go to my website, ravenconnolly.com. You type in this chart, you will see March just right there. It's a good time to get in just like that. Okay, cool. Really, really good. Doing really, really well, Jay. But right now, because of season wise, we're looking for things to short. This is just gonna be in the March time. Well done. Doing so well. I love that. Now let's look at this. What is this? Advanced test. It's 170%. Wow. 165. Net income 122. One, okay, this is also a big jump because of AI. Look at 60, 67. There was this jump here. It would be nice to have the date so you can see when it double what happened. And then 122, and then now 167. So this double, you want to make sure the stock price double because this is what happened to makes you want to buy now. Okay. So 74 operating income 226. So everything went up here. So usually it would just be a good stock to buy since then. January 29. Okay. Advanced. I think it's that one. 29. It's kind of here. Went up a little bit. Will we buy now? Let's have a look. So we have to look at the PE of this guy. Let's have a look. The PE of this guy is right now 65. So well done to have this chart going on. So I will be going in when it's there at the bottom. It's not at the bottom right now. It's almost at the bottom. The bottom will be just there. Yeah. Just a little bit more. Probably mid of March as well. Good. Good. Really good. Really, really good. A lot of things that you're doing is really, really well. 25%. Really well. Let's see if there's any shorting stocks. Let's see if there's anything to short. January. Nice. Doing so well. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's go to the next one. Be back. Beautiful. Be back. Synchrony, we've done that. General Motor, we've done that. Be back. Where is it? So the next one. Harriet. I think the rest are okay now. If you want me to look at yours, you want to put it on the top, yeah? Put it on the top of people who didn't do it. So Atco, we've done that. Polaris, nice. Okay, so I think we've done almost all of them. Oops. Right now. If any of you has done it, I haven't looked at it, let me know. Farkana, let's look. Where's the beautiful thing? You need to put it on. Yeah. But kind of you're doing so well. You're putting a lot of things that's exactly where we want. Um, a lot of the traits that you recommended last time, it actually went to exactly where you want as well. Well done, Fakana. You need to keep going. Don't get sidetracked. Yeah, because sometimes when we start trading, we get sidetracked into doing something else. You're doing really well. Yeah, we just need a little bit more. Where is it? Yep, I can't find it. Means as well. Anyone else did it? I didn't see. Okay, I'm gonna go into what is this? This 420. Oh, well done, Shopify. No, if you did it, just put it on the top, please, because I might missed it. Okay, well done, Bruno. You're doing so well. Let's have a look. This is buy, this is buy, this is short. Okay, let's look at this short thing. 0.93. I need to know this number. Where is it from? Oh my God. Are you minusing here? Okay, we're not supposed to minus from there. Yeah? You need to use the guidance. Go to the official website of this company. Type Cisco Investor. They have the number for you. Don't minus from here. Okay? You're doing really well, Bruno. Please go to the official website. If you don't have market screener, it's fine. Go to the official website. Just type it on and you will find it. Nora found General Motors nice last time. Just need a little bit more. Am I loading or is it not there? Okay. Bus as well. Cool. Now let me look at I want to look at let's see. I want to look at whose. I want to look at okay, this one. We hung our beautiful um apprentices who make big money. Now let's have a look. Palantir, we've done that. What is this? Decrease 10%. 10% is okay. It's not a lot. Let's see. 2725 minus 3035. So you're minusing that minus that. First quarter. This is a quarter to quarter. You compare to this quarter to last year quarter. Okay. Is quarter to quarter, I kind of need like 8 quarters. Yeah. Lockheed Martin. I think some students did this as well, but let's have a look. Sorry, this is K Force. 19%, 0.44. Make it bigger so you can see. I'm gonna go a bit fast now. Minus 0.54. So it's 19%. You're using quarter to quarter, first quarter like that because they don't have a full year guidance. Decrease so short. As I say, I kind of need a little bit more than that in order for me to short it. But it did went down if you look at it carefully. It went down 19% if I compare summer to summer. Okay. If I compare summer to summer, there will be 64 billing compared to 61. There will be 63 billing compared to 62. Potential short K force. Let's have a look. Do, 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 do. So if you short it on the February 3rd, if I put in the watches, you have to do quite a lot of the work. You do have to do a lot of work because the work that you have to do is you have to go back to the 8 quarters, increase, decrease so short. Let's have a look at this. Colleagues. I'm looking at 204 minus 225 is the first quarters as well. It would be nice to have the full year. Yeah. First quarter is a very, very weak data. It's kind of like a weak data, but it's good though. Let me see if there's more. Increase, increase. I'm looking for increase. Let's see if the increase is big or not. Okay. Let's start from the beginning again. I just want to see if it's more. 10%. This is what? 19%. This is 18%. National fuel gas. Maybe you can buy this. Let me see. 6.5. minus 5.5. But the analyst is 6.4. Not huge. National fuel gas. Let's look. National fuel gas. But Donald Trump wants the fuel to go down though. Let's see. What is this? Oh, it's already at the top though. If you bought it on when? Let's see. 29th of January should make big money when we recognize that. That's kind of like my birthday. So it went up really nicely just right there. It's a potential buy. It would be nice to have a historical pattern to see what happens season wise. Decrease 10%, increase 10%. Well done. Increase. This is increased by 30%. I think he did it there then as well. Lum research 4.35. Let's go and look at Lum research. Do, 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 do. Okay. We need more of this. Century 29 increase long. Wow, it doesn't look like there's a lot of um thing going on. 28. Okay. Let me look at another one. Saraming, let's see. Uh, what is this? 1 minus 3.25. Where's the 3.25 from? Okay, this is the one. So it's down 69%. Cool. So we probably can short this guy. Participate stocks low mid digits despite challenging to be in the range. We are not consider this outlook. We are not expecting a major economic downturn or recovery. What does that mean? This is last time. This is now. It's one. Okay. One water marine is good. Looks like a short. One water. Excuse me. Earning per share expected to be in the range. One company maintain its full year outlook. Anticipate. Okay. So, how do I say it? Now, because you're using the first quarter, because this is a new student, I think, you're using a first quarter, Sarah. What is this? Sarah Ming, you're using the first quarter. So you want to go back and show me the fourth quarter. This is the summer. You're comparing between winter and winter. So from now onwards, I want you to pull out 4 quarters for me, at least 4 quarters. So you got 2 quarters, very good. But this is something is missing in the middle. I want you to put it all the way. Give it to me all. Yeah, give it the 4 to 8 quarters to me. So we can actually see in a proper way. Because now, first quarter, they are giving you a full year guidance, reiterate, is maintaining. So if anything, it's the same guidance. Okay, so this is why it's important for people to do their homework rather than just depend on me because sometimes I'm just reading what they say. Yeah. Um, what is this? So Landoy 8. I need to see where you get the number 8 from. Minus 9. Where's that from? 8. Did I just trust your number? Should I just trust your number? 8 and minus 9. Wow. Sometimes take a screenshot of that so we know where you get a number from. Because even though I trust your number, uh, I don't get it. Forecast, I think you got it from there. Okay, this one, I think. So you can see it's going down. Yeah, Ding Ding is going down. Nice. So it's good short. They draw a graph really nice for you. One well done. Where do you get this from? Where do you get this beautiful? Did you plot it yourself? Yeah, did you plot this guy yourself? Where do you get this from? It looks like a short for me, to me. If it is like that, the stock is just gonna go down big time. Yondell. Yondell. Let's have a look. I think it's on one of the watch lists as well. Yondell. Since when? We need the date there as well. The date is 3rd of Feb. Okay. Comparing EPS in the previous year. How do I compare though? Yeah, put some numbers in. Mhm. Q1, Q4. This is nice. 81%. So it's increase or decrease? Buy or sell? Mm-hmm. 9%. So buy or sell? You need to tell me buy or sell here. Mm-hmm. Buy or sell? Decrease. Negative. Put a negative here. Let's have the forecast. 49. Where is 49? Okay, here. Minus 54. Okay. So last time it's decreased by 100%, decreased 32, decreased 16. Now it's only decreased by 9%. So it's not a huge decrease, but it's still a decrease. Senko suit. Now I want you to do the latest one. This is a bit late now. January 16 is a bit late. Senko suit. Give me the latest one, please. You're doing really well. We just need the date. Like we need the date. Okay, this is the date. Ferrari. Okay, let's get Ferrari. Okay, let's get Ferrari. Do 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 do. Now, where's your figures? Here, 8.6. Okay, let me read it. A reported revenue full year 8.6 from hmm. So I use 8.6 minus 7.5, the EPS. Okay. So it's 15%. Ferrari increased by 15%. I'm trying to find for things to show though. Well, what's happening? Sarah, I think you're doing well. I want you to refer to Jay's one. Okay. I want you to refer to Jay's one to know how to put things up properly. Okay. Obviously, I haven't gave you the training like that. So you want to type the name of the. I'm going to send you some videos. Please ask me for videos if you're watching this. I'm going to show you how to put this in the right way. Yeah, do the J's one, and then at the end, I want you to put at least tell me what to buy or sell. You know, yeah, put at least 4 to 5 quarters in. 8 quarters will be beautiful. Um, so we can actually see properly. Yeah, please do that. Okay, so have I gone through everyone else's? So we don't have a lot of new companies going on. We don't have any short going on other than Atco. So I would say the one that we have last week will still be true. Yeah, you can steal the one that we used last week as well. It's absolutely fine because you want to hold it for quite some time. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, use the strategies. I thought we have. It's a big earning release. I keep seeing a lot of people making a lot of money. Maybe we can't find a lot of like 10%. Okay, interesting. Anyway, yeah. Please do the homework. Everyone here, we have quite a lot of people here as well. If you do the homework, you'll be doing so well. This is Sarah Meng. I mean, this person is who is this? This is another Sarah. We have a lot of Sarah here, like five Sarah here, probably. Yeah. So well done. So yeah, the trades that we recommend last week will still be true as well. This week we didn't have a lot, or did I miss something? Let me see. Now, for those who want to know how to find things, let me show you how to find things properly. You go to Market Screener, basically. Yeah, we normally do this for our students on the apprenticeship level. So you go on companies and you go on guidance. Okay, for those who want to know how to do it, you go to profit warnings because we are looking to short stocks because we're in the middle of February potentially. So you want to short stocks. You want to go to countries. You go to countries. You want to type North America. So this is all the America stocks. Okay, so Pepsi forecast below expectation. So this is where you want to click it. You want to go to the companies and type the company name. Type PepsiCo Investor. Go and type PepsiCo Investor. And then go to the quarterly earnings. This quarterly earnings, yeah, SEC quarterly earnings, and pull up all the quarterly one by one, pull it up and paste it. Paste it on what? Paste it on the Excel sheet. And then once you paste it all in, and then you do the analysis straight away, you see, okay, when is a time where I will go all in? Okay, you analyze yourself, and then you look at the latest quarter. Would you buy right now? Would you buy right now? Because you have back tests in the past, and you ask yourself, would you buy right now? That's what our students do for NVIDIA. That's what our students do for Palantir. That's what our students do for Meta and all of this. Yeah, same thing. Go to Artria. Type the name of the company, type Artria, and then put it on. Las Vegas missed profit. Lockheed Martin cautious. Lockheed Martin probably stock go down. Cautious 2025. Lockheed Martin. Let's get Lockheed. I thought people are fighting. Lockheed supposed to go up. They're not expecting wars. Yeah, can you see? Lockheed Martin stock went down big time. Lots of our students of apprenticeship are screaming with profits as well because they did the work. They found the stock is going down. They put out all the 8 quarters and they found that things actually gone down. Yeah. Beautiful stuff. So if you do that, there's no way you're not going to make money. There's no way you're not going to print money. The only reason why if you are not confident you're not printing money because you're not putting the 8 quarters up and you didn't find any stock to kind of go all in a really, really nice way. Yeah. So well done, everyone. You're doing really, really well. Keep it up. I hope everyone next week come with just two or one company. Just come and put one or two company into the Excel sheet. Everyone come on one. We have a lot of people here and we will have a lot of work going on. All right. So Adrian, I'm waiting for your stock. I mean, I'm waiting. Beth, I'm waiting. Be back. Bruno, Abi, that's it for today. I hope you guys are doing well. Charles, Chihang, long time no see. Digo, nice. Digo, when are you going to send me a text? Denise, Asim, Digo. You know, this to us to see what you're doing, you have to type it in. Edward and Evelyn, Fakana, Harriet. So that's it for today. Jess, Laura, Maria, Muhammad. Laura, thank you for coming. Rania, Samantha, thank you for coming. We have Sarah. Well done. You're doing well, Sarah. We have Wayne. We have TN. Who is TN? Suki. Yeah. So if you missed last week, ask me for the recording for last week so I can send it to you. And the recording normally only send it to you, the apprenticeship, but we're gonna get it to you. Well done. So that's it. And doing really, really well. There's a lot of things going on in the chat box. I haven't got a chance to read them. Well done. Now, if you're too scared, a lot of people are scared. I can see in the messages, people are scared. The way to have being scared is if you know whether you should buy, you should sell. Like Boston beer, for example. Let me type Boston beer. If you are scared, Just click on that. And then you click on the news. Go on the news there and just to see if there's any news that you should be scared. If you're shorting, then you have to be scared. But the news I really like is analyst recommendation. Go and run the analyst recommendation. And you see that people are keep dropping their thing. Look, if you are scared, if you keep dropping, you don't have to be scared. Look, 318 to 295, they are dropping. January 15, you can keep it on. 315 to 295, dropping. You can keep it on. January the 23rd, 370 to 275, dropping. You can keep it on. Hence, our students are keeping on the trades. Boston Beer, they're screaming with profits, 18K just like that. So if you are scared, for those who are scared, we normally give these strategies only on the students on the apprenticeship level. We tell you more about it in proper detail, market screener, downgrades, upgrade. If you are scared, look at the market upgrades and downgrades. Okay? Hint for you, tip for you. I wish I could have gotten at that tip 20 years ago, that strategy 20 years ago when I first started. Did you see you my work I have to put on the sheet? Yes, you have to put on the sheet. There you go. When you put on the sheet, put on the first page or the second page. Okay. So I know that you're actually watching it. Well done, everyone. You're doing so well since this can be so valid. RB had been a nice sport last week. Well done. Look, some people on RB. Pump AMD, that's way by Digo. Okay, let me look at your homework, Digo. But where though? Where though? Where? If it is at the bottom, you need to put in the first page, please. I can't see it. You need to put on the Excel sheet, yeah? Put on the first page like that. Yeah, just click a new one, drag it on the first page. If you did it. Anyone who did it, put it on the first page. I can't see it. Larger film, much for push stock. You know, the more meaning this short film, they buy lower price, means a good entrance. I've been seeing a lot. I now see my entrance that my following range of visual strategy will wait until earnings now. Depends on how talented. Larger shot with much funds will push up to make the most of the short, meaning pay poor, as in palm. I'm just reading the text right now. Well. How do I stop the recording? Let me have a look.